Hi guys, my name's George, and this is We Will Rock You project. So I thought today we'd have a little look at different forms of songs and different structures. Now, before we get into this, I will say the small caveat that all of these things I'm telling you and I'm showing you, there are examples of where that doesn't happen. So for instance, we're going to first look at verses and choruses. Now, first, I've given you a bog standard way that this goes, which is verse, chorus, middle eight, and then a double chorus to end. Now, that's kind of a bog standard song structure, okay? But obviously, not every song has that. Not every song has a middle eight. Not every song has a verse. It's just a chorus the whole way through. You know, there are times where these won't happen, okay? So just so you know that beforehand. So we're going to be looking at these and we're going to be explaining them with letters. So like A, B, and all that sort of thing. So first one we're going to look at is verse and chorus. So this is your standard song one, okay? So most songs, when they start off with an intro, which is based on the middle eight normally, or based on a part of the song later on down the line. We're not going to worry about the intro too much to start. We're just going to get into the meat of the song, okay? And what the meat of the song is. So, normally, songs start off with a verse, don't they? So you get a verse. We're going to call that our A section, all right? Then they go into a chorus. We're going to call that our B section. A verse after that again. So if we're going to the verse, we're going to call that the A section again because it's a repeat of what we previously heard. So far we've got an A, B, A structure, okay? Then, once again, you'll probably have a chorus after that. So now we're on A, B structure, all right? Normally at this point in a song, audiences start to get a little bit tired of hearing the verse and the chorus because it's the only thing they've heard. They want a little bit of variation. Now, this is why artists stick in a middle eight. Now, a middle eight is basically like a little breather from the song. So it's like a little bit where it changes, where it goes different, where you're hearing something that you haven't heard before, okay? And it's like a refresher sort of thing. So that'll be like where you hear the guitar solos, where you hear some modulation, and by modulation I mean changing to a different key signature and stuff like this. This is where you're likely to hear all that stuff happen. Now, after a middle eight, normally what people want is they want the opposite of what they wanted before the middle eight. They want something that they know, something that feels good. It's all of that tension and release that we've been talking about a lot. So it's like you've had the tension of the middle eight, now you want to have the release of something you've heard before. Now, what's the catchiest thing in pop songs in general? It's the chorus, okay? That's where the hook of the song is, where the melody line, where it keeps on repeating. So at the end, I've just put a little double chorus. So if we have a look at that structure, all in all, we've got a verse. Remember, we're giving that the name A. We've got a chorus, which is B. A verse again after that, A. Chorus after that, B. A middle eight, which is completely different. So we're going to call that C. And then we get a B as well, okay? So, in terms of our structure there, what we've got is we've got A, B, C, and then a B. Now, obviously, I've said it ends on a chorus. You can have it happen just as many times where it goes into the verse at the end as well. So you can have A, B, C, A as well. And vice versa, a song could start off with a chorus. Like we were listening to Three Little Birds, and I believe that started off with a chorus. So it could be the other way around, B A C A. Okay, but in general, verse chorus sort of structure. That's what you're gonna see. You're gonna see that, but with a few variations, maybe. Okay. So the next type of structure we're going to be looking at is call and response. Now, call and response is kind of like, if you've ever heard a blues song, it has like, woke up this morning, got out of bed, that sort of thing. That's call and response. It's someone giving a phrase and someone reacting to the phrase, okay? Happens a lot in African music and music inspired by that, so blues, jazz. Jazz is a little bit more structurally complicated normally, but you do see it. You do see call and response in jazz. Blues, I'd say, is the one you normally get. And this is just it's a super easy one to explain because it's just phrase, response, phrase, response. So it's just A, B, the whole way through, okay? So that's how call and response works, just A, B. Just repeat it over and over again, okay? The A section being the call, the B section being the response. Okay, brilliant. Now, we're going to go into binary form now. Binary form is kind of more of a classical sort of thing. And when we get into classical stuff, there's normally stricter rules that you have to go by, okay? So binary form is normally an A section and then followed by another A section, then followed by a B section and a B section after that, okay? So it's just A, B. That's kind of what you get in binary. However, the B sections normally have they have rules as to what notes you go to and stuff like that. Now, theme and variation, super easy. Theme and variation is basically where you have one theme the whole way through, so an A section, one A section, all the way through, and it just changes slightly as it goes. So you'll have A section and then an A1 is what I'd call it. So it's the A section, same thing you've just heard, but it's slightly been changed, or maybe the melody line has got into a different instrument or something like that, okay? That's how it works. So for instance, I have it here where we have A1, goes back to A, and then A2 again, okay? So that's kind of how theme and variation works. So just to reiterate the structures we have verse and chorus, which is normally sort of A, B, C, B, slash A, depending. Call and response, which is just A, B onwards. Binary, which is A, B, and if you're in a major key, the B section will be going to the dominant. If you're in a minor key, you'll be going to the relative major, which is for third degree. And then theme and variation, which is just A1, A2, or it can be A1, A2, A3, A4. You know, you get the idea. It's just changing it slightly the whole way through. Okay, so that's a brief introduction into all of these structures and how we look at them, okay? So carry on having a look at them, and that's everything for today. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.